Hey guys, welcome to yet another episode of It's a Wonderful Dish right here in the fingerlikes1.com studio. Hi, I'm your host Tiffany Collinsworth, and today we're joined by a new guest over at the Hotel Clarence. We have executive chef Arthur Robinson in studio. He's the new executive chef. How you doing?
Great. How are you today?
I'm very well. How long has it been? You've been over there for a couple months now?
It's about 4.5 months now.
You're enjoying everything so far, adjusting quite well?
Every bit, yes.
I heard a lot of good things about your menu so far.
Awesome. The new or the old?
Oh, the whole thing. I'm hearing good things from this guy over here.
Awesome. That's great to hear.
Today we're actually going to be talking about an old-fashioned cream cheesecake with a berry liqueur compote. And we're actually going to head right into the kitchen and see what's happening.
Okay. Sounds
Let's
good.
do it. All right. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have in terms of ingredients here?
We have sugar, we have butter, cream cheese, we have lemon liqueur, orange liqueur, and we have vanilla bean extract.
And it's all going to go into the mixer bowl here. And
yes, we're going to cream the butter and the sugar together, and then that's going to be like a opaque color. Then we're going to add the cream cheese along with the extracts, and we're going to add flour, and then at the very end we'll add 12 eggs one by one.
Now, I see that you did the butter and the sugar first.
Yes.
And from there, you said to add the cream cheese. Now, do you have to add it all,
in steps? Yes.
In steps? Okay.
That's going to help.
That's
That's
not a one
creaming,
and
so
done thing.
Nope. It's all about the technique, because if you don't cream it properly, it's not going to have the air and bake up and rise properly.
Okay. Now, what makes this old-fashioned cream cheesecake? Why is it considered old-fashioned?
This is an old-fashioned that my grandmother makes on every 4th of July. So this is actually a home recipe that I brought in.
Family recipe. I like it. Now, the eggs are how many about?
It's about 12 eggs.
Holy moly.
Yes. 6. We're adding the flour now.
And is it delicate? You have to add it a little bit at a time here?
Yes.
Okay.
About to make sure you break the flour up if it's clumps. We sifted it, but it still may be a little clumpy. So
okay.
Add a cup at a time.
And not everybody can have a beautiful mixer like this.
Yes. KitchenAids are very pricey, but worthwhile, definitely.
Especially if you're into baking.
Yes.
Okay, so once you have it all mixed together like that, what consistency would you say it should be?
We're looking for a cake batter consistency.
Okay.
So be a little dry. Once you add the eggs, it'll start to turn into like a Pillsbury dough cake mix out of the box.
Mm-hmm. But of course, it's homemade.
Correct.
Now, where did your grandma get this? Did she develop it over time, or is it something that she learned?
I think this was passed down from generations. I know my great-grandmother, her mother used to make it.
Yeah?
And I'm for sure probably the mother of my great-grandmother, she would make it. So it's been passed down for many years.
And is that where you got your inspiration to become an executive chef?
I actually got that from my mother.
Yeah?
My mother was in the food industry. She was actually a director at a nursing home. And I would go in when I was younger, around 8. And I would help, just do dishes while we wait on her to finish up work. And it became a passion to me after that. So I stuck with it. My cousin and I, we would actually have cooking competitions in the kitchen.
There you go.
Cook chicken wings and so on and so forth. Food Network wasn't out then. It wasn't a big thing.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll pretend we'll play. Okay, we're having cook-offs, sort of like...
And now how long would you cook that in the oven, would you say, after you place them in?
An hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. At what temperature?
We're cooking them at 325.
And now do you have to grease the pan at all?
Yes.
Okay.
You should lightly grease the pan. If you have a non-stick Bundt pan, you could use that. I chose to go with mini-bunt cakes so we could serve them individual style.
Definitely.
but it could also go in a large Bundt pan as well.
Now, this is for the icing, the on top, the compote you said?
Yes, this would be the berry compote. We have some local raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. So what we're going to do is add all the berries to the warm saute pan and add some sugar. And we're going to extract the natural sugars from the berries. So we let that cook up until the berries start to extract the juice. And then we're going to deglaze with our orange liqueur.
Cool. Now this like amplifies the process, because I know if you add a little bit of sugar, they'll do it themselves. But if you put it over heat, will it like quicken up the process
Yes.
of releasing their sugars?
We're going to soften up the berries, and it's going to add flavor to the berries as well.
Oh, wow, okay. About how long does it usually take while it's on the stove?
Maybe 4 minutes.
Oh, really? That's not bad at all.
No, quick, simple, and easy.
And this is what it should look like.
Yes.
And that's when you add the liqueur?
Yes, always take your flaming off the stove and then bring it back.
It's an important step.
For safety purposes, of course. So we let that cook off, and it's extracting all the alcohol from the actual liqueur.
Mm-hmm. So don't be afraid if it catches on fire like this.
Yes.
Okay.
And we got the wow factor for in the kitchen.
It looks like it smells really good.
Yes.
Actually. I wish I could smell that right now. Now I can't really have it. You have raspberries in it. Allergic, so this is a good one. But that's okay. It's all right. It looks really good though. It looks like it smells really good. And
Awesome.
from there, you just burn it off a little bit.
We cook it down to about nappe consistency, so it's going to be kind of thickened up from it reducing a little bit. And you'll taste it from here. And
Now, do you have to do the orange liqueur?
you don't. You could do
Any kind?
any liqueur you would like.
Okay.
I like the orange liqueur. It just gave a little more oomph to the berries,
Yeah.
if you will. So that's why I chose orange liqueur. You go with something a little more basic, non-flavored liqueur if you would like.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured that would just give a little
The
extra
orange
to
adds
it.
that
Yes.
oomph. All right, well, that looks really pretty. And a little bit of a topping. All right.
Yeah, you got to have whipped cream for desserts.
Of course. Is this homemade whipped cream?
Yes.
Awesome. Mostly everything is homemade, you guys do, right?
Everything is homemade, from smoking of the ribs, smoking of the chicken wings, you name it. Everything is from scratch. Nothing is tear open and drop in
And
the fryer.
keeping things local. You know, you're coming into like a harvest season, so everything is fresh.
Everything. Right now, I enjoy going to the farmer's market every Wednesday. I grab fresh beets from them, Swiss chards, raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, grape tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, corn, a little bit of everything. It's a nice variety down there.
That's awesome. And about what's the prep time, bake time for this dish in particular?
Total, I would say about hour and 45 minutes. It'll be an hour and 20 minutes just to bake the cake. We take another maybe 10 minutes to cool the cake, get it out the pan, and then another about 10 minutes to actually make the compote.
Now, if you wanted to do a full-size Bundt, would you want to change the cook time?
Cook time would probably increase by 5 to 10 minutes just because it's a larger product. But other than that, everything else would stay exactly the same.
All right, and if anybody wants to view your menu, the current one that you have, where would they go?
They could catch it right here because I have it with me today. Also, you could catch it on our new website on hotelclarence.com.
Okay, so you guys can head over to hotelclarence.com if you want to check out the menu that they have. You guys change it per season, don't you?
We do.
And when's your new one coming out?
We just launched a new menu on Friday for the summer, so stop in to see us. Some nice, fun spring things on there.
It's perfect time to go out and eat, especially now that you guys have that outside area. Actually, you're having some remodeling done right now, aren't you?
We are under construction. Some of the bricks were weak on the front of the building, so we wanted to make our appearance stand out as well.
It's going to be a fancy new front end.
Fancy new front end.
I like it. All right, you guys heard it. Hotelclarence.com. If you want to find out more information, you guys head over there and check it out. It's right on the main street in Seneca Falls. Not hard to find. Thank you again, Executive Chef Arthur Robinson over at the kitchen at the Hotel Clarence. And you guys saw old-fashioned cream cheesecake with a berry liqueur compote. I'm your host, Tiffany Collinsworth, for another edition of It's a Wonderful Dish. You guys, will see you next time.